I just got an email from Kendrick Lamar. All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Fuck being rational, give them what they ask for.
It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough.
I'm beyond excited for this concert. I've been looking forward to this since I purchased the tickets, which was like 6 months ago or something. It is May 27th. It is Kendrick Day. No need to say all the time, Maddie. You can just be silent. No need to fill in the silence with It doesn't even feel like I'm about to see Kendrick Lamar, to be honest with you. I think I'm just in denial. I saw him once during Camp FLOG, which I did vlog that also if you want to check it out. And it was just so surreal. I saw him and Baby Keem together, which was iconic. Now I'm seeing him at his own tour, doing his own thing, and he's obviously gonna be with SZA, which I honestly don't listen to SZA, so the most I've listened to her is through songs that she's featured on. And maybe I have heard a few of her songs. I'll know, you know, once I'm there if I know any of the songs. I'm sure her music is good. I don't doubt it. Now I know you probably clicked on this vlog to watch me do my makeup, but unfortunately I am going to just cut it here and then I'll see you in a little bit. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright, this is the fit. So we have necklace on necklace on necklace on necklace. Why you got so much necklace?
Why you got so many necklace? Why you got necklace?
I got a lot of necklaces on, but it looks cute. I'm gonna attempt to put on press-on nails in the car. This is a very Doechii inspired fit. I've been listening to a lot of Doechii. I've been kind of obsessed with her lately. I got these loafers. Is that what these are called? These at Goodwill yesterday for $8. I got this at Goodwill yesterday for $8. I got this. You got this at Buffalo Exchange for like $10 maybe. Goodwill. Also Goodwill. Don't remember the prices on either of them, but yes. This is probably one of my favorite outfits I've ever worn. Alright, after an hour and a half.
Show the thumbnail.
The what?
Show them the thumbnail.
My thumbnail? Oh yeah, it's gonna come off. We finally made it.
Yes.
It took us about an hour and a half with all the traffic.
Showtime, baby.
And we just parked in some random parking lot and we're walking to the stadium.
Hopeful is good.
We asked a police officer and he said he didn't know anything.
Head south on North Gale Lane toward West Entertainment Boulevard. Turn left onto West Entertainment.
We're so close.
You got so far.
Ew.
What?
Who put that there? Is this the parking for
Yes, this is crazy.
Damn, it's empty as hell.
Oh God.
Head south.
My thumbnail came off. It's about 8 p.m. and I don't know if mustard came on or not. We've just been waiting here. And as you can see, the concert opens up with these visuals of Kendrick and SZA. And it turns out we did miss mustard because here comes Kendrick. And of course he pulls up in a GNX because it'd be weird if he didn't. And throughout the concert we get these little snippets of a deposition skit that he did, which was pretty funny.
You said you wanted the party to die. Was that a metaphor? Or were you being serious? I said it's a good song. Were you being metaphorical? Or should it be taken as a threat? Whatever you want to take. Well, it looks like I'll take it as a threat. Okay, what you want to do then?
They did a really good job with the visuals and the storytelling throughout the concert. I felt like I was almost watching a musical or some sort of movie concert collaboration. It was very dynamic and one of the best concerts I think I've ever been to. However, I do wish I was seated a little bit closer because they all looked like little ants, and I tried to zoom in as best as I could. But yeah, I was not as close to the stage as I thought, and I forgot how huge this stadium is. And although I couldn't see him super close up, it was still an awesome experience. I feel like no matter where you were seated, it was a good time. And in comes SZA. She came in sitting on top of a GNX covered in plants, and this goes along with her aesthetic throughout the entire concert because she's really into bugs and plants and stuff, which I kind of got that from her album cover and her Hot Ones interview. But again, I don't really listen to her music, so I didn't know a whole lot of her songs, but I did know a couple, which I was surprised. And she was really good live. And then again, they had some more storytelling here.
No lies about me, or truths about you.
And then it was time for Euphoria, which I know almost every lyric to this song, so I recorded a little bit, but I was kind of enjoying myself for this one.
We don't want to hear you say anything no more.
And then he plays Hey Now, which is the song featuring Dodie Siggs, which is the guy who talked shit about Kendrick Lamar and then apologized shortly after, and he's still playing his song with him. I just thought that was interesting. Like, bro, he's still playing your music at his concert. Huh? And then he brought out this dancer, which my boyfriend told me he taught a dance class the night before at the dance studio that my boyfriend goes to, so I thought that was pretty cool.
I'm saying that you just asked me, I disappeared. But then the next question, you say I'm addicted to attention. You can't think of your own answer for that? Don't you think disappearing is sort of a form of attention seeking?
And there is speculation that he created this skit based off of Lil Wayne's deposition from 2012, which is hilarious.
How would you describe your image in the media?
I wouldn't describe it.
Well, how would you describe it if you had to?
I don't have to.
I like this part because he made the girls the main focus and then put himself in like a little corner on the screen. Then we got to jam out with him a little bit more. And I'm pretty sure he was freestyling right here because these were not the lyrics that I remember.
It says feel good to be back on the West Coast, do you agree? Arizona got some long history you don't know. Talking about 2009, 2008 shit, we was hustling mixtapes out this motherfucker if you don't know. Kendrick Lamar EP, Kendrick Lamar OD, Section 80. Good kid, man, motherfucking city. And since we speak on the topic at hand, let's play a little game. I done grew around some people living their life in models, man. They had to go to the last picture every day in Chicago. Some people like the way you feel. They want to feel this out. They want to fit in with the popular. And what's my problem? I was in the dark room, out room, looking to make the bounce room. When they fucked up, let them think up.
Then he did this crazy remix to Mad City. And again, I felt like I was watching a musical or something. Then SZA came back out and performed a few songs. And she had these praying mantises on the stage, and I just thought that was hilarious because I'm like, imagine having to dress up like a praying mantis every night for the next few months. I mean, hey, they're probably making more money than me, so no shade. I just thought it was funny. And yeah, she brought out this giant bug. She really had a thing for bugs. Then they both came back out, which I loved the fact that they kept going back and forth between their performances because it kept the audience engaged, it kept us guessing, and you know, I really don't like when people go on tour with other people that they have songs with and then they like do it in this like chronological order, opener to headliner, and then, you know, they don't bring back the openers even though they have songs together. I feel like they do sometimes, like Megan and Glorilla kind of did that when I went to their concert. I also vlogged that if you want to check that out. But it was amazing. They intertwined their performances. They would perform together and then do some solos and then perform together.
You want some meat? What you want? I'm ordering some chicken. Some watermelon too. Some good rap music, chicken and watermelon. Louisiana chicken and watermelon. Not want chicken. No, I'm gonna order you some. Alright. No, I'm ordering. What you want? You want the River Boat Special? That can feed everybody in here. It's River Boat Special. It's like 8 wings, 2 legs, 3 thighs, and 4 breasts. You like breasts? Mr. Duckworth, this is your deposition we're taking, not mine. You a breast man or ass man? Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Then we led into Peekaboo, which is one of my favorite songs, I think, right now. And one of my favorite parts of this concert, because I'm a sucker for nostalgia, was when he performed DNA. DNA isn't my favorite Kendrick song, but the visuals on this and like the old home videos and like showing his family, it just made you feel so connected to him, even though he has no idea who I am. But you know, I love the touch of the home videos and making this very personal.
All my folks on this side, we out there to see y'all.
And then he played Count Me Out, which I think is one of my favorite Kendrick songs of all time. It makes me cry every time I listen to it, but I did not cry this time. I think it's because I was just too in shock that I was even there. And then he mixed it with Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, so it was like by the time I was about to cry, it was already, we were changing the vibe. I didn't want to kill the vibe, I didn't want to cry, so, you know, I held it together.
Bitch don't kill my vibe. Bitch don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from 2 minutes away. I got my drink, I got my music, I was sharing for today. Bitch don't kill my vibe.
And then he surprised me by playing Poetic Justice, because that is the song that he has with Drake. But he obviously didn't play Drake's part. And then right after that, it cuts back to SZA. And then she plays that song where she says, I might kill my ex. And I'm like, are they trying to tell us something? Is she talking about Drake? Because she did date him at one point. But I don't know. It could have just been a coincidence, but I doubt it. And she was a fairy. Kendrick started playing TV Off, and before the beat switch and like the mustard yell, he stopped, and this was the continuation of that. So he brought out Mustard and finished the last part of the song.
I don't keep holy dates. 2024. But I don't keep holy dates, man. I don't know, man. I'm in the air. Okay, does this ring a bell? Drop. 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 Drop.
I thought the transition from the deposition to the song was genius. The way he said, "Do you recognize this? Drop, drop, drop," and then, you know, you just had to be there. Again, the visuals were great. Then SZA came back out and they performed Luther.
If this were mine,
Great to be the peace that I got from a young lady from the Hopi Nation. I would love to. You sure? I would love to. Y'all sure?
And I thought they were going to end with Luther, but they actually ended with Gloria. And I really liked it because it tied it all together. I liked how he started with Whacked Out Murals and ended with Gloria, just like his album. And of course they end going back into the car, and I wanted to cry because I was like, no, not yet, even though it was like 2.5 hours of them straight up performing. Like, I just didn't want it to end. It was so fun.
It's been a real one. Until next time.
And although it was a great concert, I have no complaints. There is one song I wish he would have played.
Bitch, I'm in the club with the homies. Tell me what's good.